Hello everybody and welcome to another Mail Art Monday. I have got my trusty helper Lady Calico cat, and I do apologize, but her cute little butt is in this entire video. So she is keeping me company. She has really been enjoying all of the time I've been spending in my office, just because the boys do their schooling in my office, and so I'm in here all the time now, and she just loves it because my window is open and she can see all the birds and all the things, and so she just loves being in here. So the second she sees me walk into this office, her honey is on this desk. So you're probably going to be seeing a lot more of her, but that's okay. I am going to be working on 2 envelopes that I'm going to be working for, for the mail, and then another smaller envelope for putting goodies inside of the envelope. And I'll make sure that you guys know what the difference is. But yes, you totally did just see my husband send me a picture of a crock pot. I have an Instant Pot and I absolutely hate that thing. I don't know. I guess I'm just not using it right, or I can't be bothered to look at recipes. I'm just not that kind of woman. I just kind of fly from the seat of my pants and just throw stuff into a pan or a pot and just hope for the best outcome. And I've never really made a bad meal. But the Instant Pot, you really need to follow the rules specifically. And I'm just not that kind of cook. And so everything I've ever made using the Instant Pot is just a pain in the butt. And I've tried tail. I have tried to use the Instant Pot as a crock pot, like a slow cooker, and the flavors just do not cook in the same. It's just not the same type of cooking, and so I've really struggled with it. So my husband is on a mission to find me a crock pot today because I bought a roast and I'm making that for this week and I need to cook it. And yeah, so moving on. This is the envelope that I'm using to stuff full of goodies for my pen pals. I have literally 100 of these envelopes. They were on clearance in the Target dollar spot last spring and nobody was buying them. So I was like, I'll buy them all. So I did. I bought them all. And I think they were like $0.25 each. And so now I have a bunch of these great little mini envelopes to send Happy Mail bits in. And I love the colors. There's gray and then there's brown, and the gray one has a cool window in it. But yeah, so I'm just going to decorate this quickly so that I can have it ready to go to stuff full of goodies for my pen pals. And I'm just wiping the ink off of this stamp that I got from London Gifties. It said save the day and it just does not make sense. I'm actually considering carving that sentiment completely out of the stamp because it just doesn't make sense for any possible. It just it would not make sense for anything I would ever need or use it for. So I might carve it out just so I don't have to keep wiping it off. But I'm using that washi tape again that I just got from London Gifties, this one as well. All the washi that I'm using is from London Gifties. And I just got an order in from her last week and I really love her stuff. So before I put it away, I'm going to use a bunch of it and enjoy it because I feel like whenever I put things away, I forget about it. My tidiness and my organization is the death of my productivity. Make that a quote. But honest to God, it really is. It's the death of my productivity because when I put things away, I forget where they are and I forget that they're there and I forget to use them, and out of sight, out of mind. And so I try to keep the things that I buy on my desk for at least a month before I put it away and try to use a lot of it up before I forget that I even own it. So I don't know if anybody else has that problem, but I am definitely that person. I really struggle with that. So anyway, I'm going to move on to another envelope. I'm using this dictionary page. Literally all of the random bits of paper that I'm using, all the random bits, I literally just opened up my junk drawer. Everybody has a junk drawer, but I have a paper junk drawer filled with all the little bits that don't seem to have a home, and every single thing I'm using is from that drawer, on the top. I just took the first 7 things that I saw off the top and I decided to use it in this layout just because I'm using up my stuff. B, I didn't want to think that hard, and I didn't want to like search for stuff. So I just grabbed a bunch of random things. And I wanted the challenge of just grabbing random things and seeing if I could make it work. And luckily for me, everything was pretty cohesive, so I didn't really struggle with making all the supplies blend together, but I did challenge myself a bit further by adding these really bright in your face florals from London Gifties. These are all exclusive watercolor florals from her shop. And I don't know, I love these washi tapes, and I love the colors, and I love the brightness, and it's spring, and I want to use all the colors, but I just felt like it might not work well with the vintage stuff that I was already using, and I challenged myself to do it anyway, and I really like the result in the end. I really love the way it turns out, and I think it's nice. Anyway, so I hope everybody is doing well and having good thoughts and vibes for this upcoming week. I hope you had a great weekend. We, believe it or not, had like a family dinner, and I know everybody is like freaking out over that, but we had a family dinner with my mother-in-law, my brother-in-law, and his wife, because I was so upset last weekend that they had gotten together. I think I mentioned this in my last voiceover, but I was just so sad that they had made the decision to get together and like not include us. And I have no problems holding my feelings back. Look at that calico. Oh, she's so cute. I have really good communication, and so I didn't really hold anything back, and I kind of said how sad I was. And so we made a point to get together and have family dinner. We made Indian food, and it was really, really good, and it was something new for everybody. I had made it last week for the first time based on a recommendation that I had just gotten, and we all loved it. My kids didn't love it, but it wasn't their favorite because it was orange, and so they were like, "Ooh, what is this? This isn't like a chicken nugget or a pizza." But everybody else really loved it, and it was fun. We played 5 Crowns, which is one of my favorite games. It's really easy. It's kind of like Rummy, but funner, and like, I don't know. I just love it. Anyway, moving on, Skylar. So anyway, it was great. We had a really great time. We've all been quarantining for like 6 or 7 weeks now, and we've all been really precautious and being super aware, and I think we're just kind of there, we're kind of there. And so we made the decision as a family to get together and have dinner, and we didn't feel guilty about it. We all needed it. And, it was great. Anyway, my mother-in-law offered to have the boys spend the night, Saturday to Sunday. So we had dinner Friday, and then we dropped them off with her Saturday because we had to run a bunch of errands, and, it was amazing. Like we had the babies, obviously, but just having like 2 less children, like I can't even, and they're the babies, so like they're 1,000 times more work than the older 2, but the older 2 are so loud, and they move like so quickly and so much, like they don't stop moving, and they don't stop making sounds, and they don't take naps. And anyway, it was good. I'm really happy that we had kind of a little break, and I know that they really needed to get out of the house, and I know they loved being able to spend time with their grandmother, which is also really important to us. It's been really hard to be separated from each other, and so yeah, please do not send me hate comments in the mail or in the comments below. I don't need that. Like, I made the decision. We thought about it. We didn't just make a rash decision, and this is what we felt like we were comfortable with. So keep your nasty comments, because I don't want them. But yeah, so I wanted to add a label for mailing just because I knew if I didn't do it right now, I probably wouldn't be bothered with it in the future. So I just took the opportunity to find a label and to continue decorating this envelope so it would be 100% ready to go. And I do have to add extra postage to this envelope because it is square. So I have to add a non-machinable postage stamp to it, which I think is like 70 cents or 70 something cents, which is fine because I've got plenty of those stamps because they're pretty. They're little butterflies, which will be perfect for this envelope. But yeah, I just wanted to finish it like completely so that I could be done. And I love the way it turns out, and I hope that you guys do too. That's gonna be it. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna kind of wake Calico up and ask her to please move. She doesn't, so I have to bring it in a little closer for you guys. I hope that you have enjoyed this video and didn't mind my rant, and I hope you guys are not feeling any kind of way for our decision for the weekend. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good week, and I hope you have fun playing with your mail art and creating pretty things for your pen friends and giving them something exciting to open their mailbox to. So that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will catch you guys later. Thanks. Bye.